It's an American classic, ground beef on a bun, better known as the hamburger. However, ground beef could contain a dangerous microorganism. E. coli 0157H7, which the Center for Disease Control estimates sickens 73,000 Americans a year, was responsible for 19 beef recalls in 2007. E. coli attacks the kidneys and can result in hospitalization or even death. But what can be done to prevent it? Avoiding cross-contamination reduces the risk of E. coli spreading from the ground beef to other foods and surfaces. After handling raw meat, you should wash your hands with soap and water. Wet hands and scrub with soap. Continue scrubbing while rinsing. And dry hands with paper towels. But the best way to reduce the risk of E. coli is making sure the ground beef is fully cooked. Fully cooked does not mean the ground beef is no longer pink. Dr. Melvin Hunt of Kansas State University explains.
Most people rely on internal color of cooked meat for their indication of doneness. But in hamburger, you just can't do that because the color inside the patty at the time it's cooked really dictates what color it's going to be when it's finished cooking. So there are certain pigments that are naturally occur in ground beef that will denature at a lower temperature than expected, and you just can't rely on ground beef cooked color to tell you the truth like it does in a steak.
The only true and tested way to reduce E. coli is to cook ground beef to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. This just happens to be hot enough to kill E. coli and reduce the risk of foodborne illness. To check the temperature, remove the beef from the heat source and insert a tip-sensitive digital thermometer through the side of the patty, measuring the temperature from the center of the burger. Once the temperature hits 160, it's time to chow down and enjoy.